Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. Beaufort County's council was to finally discuss Monday night whether or not to release the full results of an audit of its purchases over the last few years, a month after Sheriff P.J. Tanner asked for the third time to see the full report, not just a heavily redacted summary, so that he can share it with other law enforcement agencies who are investigating the county. The audit cost county taxpayers, us, about $350,000. The county council says there's no evidence of criminal activity in the report, but it still has not yet released it for anyone else's viewing. The outside auditors have admitted there's been a laxity in county government resulting in flagrant violations of purchasing rules. Now, there's not a new sheriff in town. PJ's been in charge for years, but there appears to be a little bit different attitude toward the way Beaufort County employees need to go about their business under new administrator Michael Moore. The Island Packet is reporting that Moore fired 3 employees last month for visiting a gun store in a county vehicle during their working hours. The employees' names have not been released, but Moore did say he fired them for misuse of time and resources. He says the public needs to have confidence that the county is good stewards of taxpayer dollars. 46-year-old Greenville County inmate Freddie Owens will be the first death row inmate to face execution after a ruling by the state Supreme Court earlier in the year saying that all 3 execution methods in the state are constitutional. Owens, set to be executed September 20th. He has until 2 weeks before that date to choose whether to be executed by lethal injection, firing squad, or the electric chair. He was given the death penalty for the 1997 robbing and killing of convenience store employee Irene Graves back in 1997. The state has 33 people on its death row. A handful of them have already exhausted their appeals. And South Carolina is the only state in the country that actually pays for the revitalizing of abandoned buildings through tax credits, offering developers a 25% discount on their taxes for bringing new life to old and forgotten buildings. The law is now 10 years old. In 1922 alone, nearly 300 projects across the state received nearly $15 million in tax credits, a number that grew to $18.5 million in 2023. A renewal of that program was recently signed into law by Governor McMaster, allowing developers up to $700,000 in tax write-offs. Now, besides re-energizing downtrodden neighborhoods, Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis, who sponsored the renewal, says it brings properties back on the tax rolls that were generating nothing before. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. How's it going to look outside the next few days? Here's the Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather update with Maria Soden.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead to this upcoming week, it does look like we're going to break from the rain we've been having, but we are going to see the temperatures start to go up as well. So taking a look at Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy and humid, with Hilton having a high 86, a low 77, Bluffton's of a high 88, a low 75, and Beaufort's of a high 89 and a low 75. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 6:55 and sunset's going to be at 7:53. Taking a look at the tides, low tide's going to be at 11:20 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 4:31 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday is going to be sunny to partly cloudy with highs in the 90s, lows in the upper 70s. And then come Thursday and Friday, it's going to be sunny with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the upper 70s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Still to come on the WHHI Daily News, we're going to talk about scamming seniors and what we can do about it, as well as telling our seniors. And we're going to talk a whole lot of sports, a little RBC heritage, and a whole lot of high school football. It's all coming up as the WHHI Daily News continues.